you get it. ARTY-facts, like artifacts. It's a pun. So to get started, my name is Kelly. I'm 25 years old. I was born and raised in South Alabama, and then about 2.5 years ago, my husband and I moved to Flagstaff, Arizona. So we completely swapped climates. Here there's mountain and snow and no humidity, whereas where we came from it was humid all the time, hot, and there were beaches everywhere. So it's a very nice change. So I've been doing art for about 12 years, probably a little bit more of that, and this is just a little bit of the stuff that I have with me out here. Most of it is still at my parents' house. I didn't really get interested in art until I was a freshman in high school. Before that, I wanted to be a veterinarian. I volunteered at an animal clinic one summer and I had to watch a cat autopsy, so that kind of squashed that career. Graduated summa cum laude with an associate's degree in commercial art. So Art Nouveau is one of my most favorite styles of art. I just love all the bold lines, the graphic lines, and the subject matter. And I can't get my chair to turn. I just think it's beautiful. I have a book of Alphonse Mucha's work, and I love to just look through it. These books really help me if I ever get stuck with not knowing what I wanted to paint. I can kind of just look through these and it helped out a lot. So while I do have an associate's degree in commercial art and graphic design, I do prefer traditional, I just distracted myself by doing this. I do prefer more traditional methods of creating art. Painting is my favorite method. I usually use acrylic or gouache paint. That's what I prefer, though I am trying to get into oil painting. Speaking of inspiration, one of my most favorite places to find inspiration is in Disney art books. I always try to collect art books, and then another thing that I really find inspiration in is actually just the life of Walt Disney. His drive and determination just really inspires me, and I love to read about him and learn more about him. I love to read about not only Disney, but like the entire process that the studio went through to, you know, make movies and innovate brand new technology and everything like that, and going into like the rides and the theme parks and how all that is developed is so interesting to me, and it makes me want to do better art and work harder and just try to put myself out there more. So this is a huge inspiration to me. Now let's see if I can get down with that frolic. I did it. So in late October, early November, I realized that I was most likely never really gonna be happy working in retail. So I decided to leave my retail job to open up my own art business. So Thistle and Dough is the name of my art business, and I have been extremely happy since I left. I love creating things that make people happy. It's just been amazing to work for myself and make my own schedule and do exactly what I've wanted to do for the longest time. So what I love to paint the most are natural things. I love painting flowers and trees and animals and different things like that. One of my most favorite paintings that I've done is this one of a deer skull against a patterned background. I really like doing this style. Kind of got like the bohemian kind of vibe, and I really like that. And this is a pastel drawing of a peacock that I never finished. I should probably finish this. I have a really bad habit of starting work and not finishing it. That's another fact for ya. So one of my biggest regrets, which may seem very silly because it is very silly, is listening to one of my classmates in like first grade. We were coloring, and I was coloring my trees purple, my grass blue, just doing my own thing. She told me that I couldn't color my trees purple and my grass blue, and this chair won't stay in one single spot. So unfortunately I listened to her and started coloring in everything the correct colors. And I always kind of wonder, you know, what would my creative process be? What would my thoughts be like if I continued to color my trees purple and my grass blue? I'll see you guys in just a second because my chair's gonna spin all the way around. The floor isn't level up here, so anything that's up here tends to go that way, and I'm gonna go back around this way now. So yeah, that was just, it's silly because I was 6 years old. Yeah, that sounds right. I was 6 years old, but you know, there's nothing wrong with coloring your trees purple and your grass blue. You keep doing you. So my dream for my art is to one day have it in the galleries at Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and the other Disney parks. Anytime that I walk into the Disney art galleries, I'm just blown away, and it would just be incredible to see my stuff up there on the same wall with the other artist. And my other completely unrealistic dream is to one day voice a Disney princess, which will never happen, so it makes the other dream seem a lot more realistic. So, I also love body painting and special effects makeup and making myself into someone different. So my 21st and last point to this video is not really a fact, it's just something that I personally believe. I believe that everybody on the planet is creative. There's different types of creativity. I hear so many people say, you know, I can't draw anything, all I can draw is stick figures, or I'm not creative, I can't think of anything. If you look into what you truly love to do, you have creativity in that. Whether it's playing an instrument, teaching, engineering, you know, being really good at math, that takes some kind of creativity to solve all those numbers. I know I can't do it, but I have art, I can do that. And it just takes kind of looking inwards and looking at what you truly love to do, and you say, hey, you know, I have some type of creativity. Hopefully that made sense. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. I've made it a New Year's resolution to make one video a week for my Thistle and Dough channel, and it would mean the world to me if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. There should be a little thing down below for you to do that. And I thought this would be just like a great way to kind of introduce myself. Did my camera just stop filming? No, it did not. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Subscribe, like. Oh, yeah. Follow me on the places down below. I'm gonna put some links to my Etsy shop and Facebook and Instagram and all that noise. You can find me at the places below. See you guys next week!